swim of the week done. Hopefully plenty of this week. We'll get loads of swimming in. I'm not sure if it really happened due to my watch dying just before we started the swim, but I just kept track of the session. I knew what I was doing, and then the time, to make sure I stuck to the rest. So I had 15 minutes rest, 15 seconds rest each time. So I'll work that out and gauge it from there. But felt good. Have to go and feel, but counted a couple of the hundreds. Were pretty decent timing for me, so pretty happy with that. All right, see you later. Back out on the bike. Not as sunny as last week. It's back to the cold weather stuff. Having to dress up for it, but still getting out. Still beats going on Zwift. But yeah, pretty good. Just get on with it. Nice easy hour. Yeah, building into some more this week. But so I'll discuss later after the ride, talk about intentions whilst injured. So we'll go into that a little bit. And yeah, well, let's go and enjoy this ride. So ride done. Nice one this morning. Just avoided the wet stuff, which is always a bonus. So just over 18 miles, I think it was. Yeah, just over 18 miles for the hour. So pretty decent going. Can't complain. But like I said on the bike, I discussed more about training going forward without the running. So we're gonna look at gradually moving the bike, the weekly bike and swim distance up to cover the run stuff basically. And see what the physio, once we get to the physio, see where we're at and reassess plans as that goes forward. And the only thing is, I've only got what, 8 weeks till my first race at Outlaw, and then 10 weeks for Grafman. So it's not a lot of time between now and then. Running isn't going to be at where I want it to be in them races. If I make it 10 races, it depends on physio. Hopefully it's quickly sorted and I can sort of get some running in before the days happen. It's not the best lead-in, but it's fine. I'll chat with with Matt, my coach, and we'll work out a plan from there. Luckily nothing else is booked past that point, so I'll reassess where I'm at after them races, if I make them races, and decide what to race next. And see where the best what sort of training I can get in to try and have a decent hit at something this year, basically. So. Absolutely dropped him. I'll slow down for him, let him catch up. Go on, George, catch up. Oh, he's dropping me now. Look at that. You okay? Quickly, it's calling an ambulance. So we're about 3 hours in. Yeah, about 3 hours in. Got about an hour left, about 20 miles to go, something like that. Just stopped off to have some crisps and a Coke. So yeah, I just stopped off at a pub, and we're going to crack on. Who planned this route, eh? Not me. This TT bike's not built for this. Jesus. The road is fully flooded. There you go, swim done. Shy 2,800. Well, I did the whole set rather than missed off the so yeah, missed out the cool down, just timing again. But no, good CSS swim, so really pushing it. It was tough. I'll put it up, but it's basically split down. You did like 3 times through of 1 200, 2 100s and 2 150s. Rest was dictated by the other swimmers in the lane. Just had to work around those. But overall, yeah, good swim and really building up to a great week. This Saturday, just jumping on the turbo, get a session in. So today's an hour zone 2, but doing cadence variation. So just flip it up and down with different cadences, just to work on different strengths within the leg. This is probably the first time of injury that I've been on a turbo. So obviously outside, I haven't. My knees felt great outside, but this would be like the first. Like, it's constant, isn't it, on a turbo? So you don't get that sort of let up. So we'll see what the knee feels like here. Warm-ups felt good so far, so hopefully not too much. First time jumping on the Swift Scotland one, so have a look at the delightful sights of Scotland there. Yeah, probably won't do much footage as I'm finding it it's pretty boring, isn't it, really? Staring at a guy pedalling statically in a garage. So we'll just leave it there and I'll see you after. Ride done. Yeah, it was good actually. Hour went pretty quick. Watched a couple of YouTube videos, passed the time, that sort of stuff. Cadences were good. The last cadence had to hold around 103 RPM. Like, my legs felt like they were going to come off. It was only at like 195 watts. Like, my legs just felt like they were screaming at me. But it was all right. It was good. Everything held up okay. It's now warm and sweaty in this garage. But yeah, done for the day. Now get on with all the kids stuff. So busy day. End of the week back in the gym on the turbo. The zone 4 stuff. Just finish it out. Put this off a little bit in the week, but we'll try and get it done now. So I feel it is currently 10 to 8. So we'll see how it is. Again, don't really get any footage of it. I'm on the warm-up. I thought I'd just use this opportunity to like talk about something I read the other day that I think I see quite a lot, and I don't really agree with a lot of it. But so I was reading an article about recovery mainly. So it was all about recovery. Really good article on the recovery, and I won't say where the article is or whatever it is, because the other bits I'm going to talk about, it's not really fair to out them, I don't think, because I do read their articles and it's pretty good, most of it. But one thing it goes through these recovery bits and then says, oh, you need to get the right equipment for triathlon as well. And then it has like 4 or 5 links for certain kit. So I was like clicking, I was looking at these, I could see what they were, but each link had a little click on, priced up the kit that it was suggesting you need to have the right kit, and added it all up. So it's just 2 different types of trainers, which collectively they came to 270 quid. Fair enough. I buy pretty expensive trainers to run with. It's preference. I get that sort of side of life. I can sort of deal with people saying that. Next one was like a certain set of goggles. They were pretty expensive. I've got the things written down somewhere. Yeah, set of goggles and things like that. They're upper, like mid, sorry, 200s for a set of goggles. Now I don't agree that you'd spend that amount of money on a pair of goggles in reality. And it said, basically it suggested like a Super Sapiens or something along them lines, that you need to get this Super so you can track everything there. That's what I think if you subscribe to it for monthly, whatever, £150 a month, or you can do 16 weeks. They're like £700 for that 16 weeks. Again, this isn't the right kit or equipment, I don't believe, that you need to do a triathlon. And then the cherry on the top of this was suggested a bike. The bike it suggested was no other than the Canyonera Road. Yeah, so the CFR E-Tap. Yeah, comes in at a cool, well, we'll call it 10 grand. It was like just shy of, but 10 grand for a bike. These are things that they're suggesting in this thing for people to read. Like the recovery stuff, brilliant. People getting into triathlon, or even people that have been in it a while, can look at this and be like, it's pretty good actually. Yeah, good recovery stuff, how it takes some of this. Even me personally look at it and go, yeah, I agree. This is what I give to like my athletes, things like that. So most of the stuff they write about is spot on, but that just little bit that they put in there just really frustrated me, that this is like saying to newbies, anybody getting in, you need to spend about 10.5 grand to have the right kit and equipment. Just didn't sit well. Just thought I'd bring it up. Obviously, let us know in the comments your thoughts of it. It's only my opinion, and maybe some people disagree and think you should be spending that money. I mean, I can't say anything. I'm sat on a 3 grand brand new bike, but I got it second hand. I've never spent lots of money other than my trainers, because I'll get ones that I like and are comfortable in, on lots of things. The most expensive thing that I spend my money on in triathlon is the racers, because they're expensive. So yeah, just let me know down there. And yeah, just finishing out the week. Again, I'll leave the little stats up from training peaks of the week. Getting this last session, it's been a marked improvement on last week. So onwards and upwards, keeping it going. Right, enjoy your week guys, see you later.